best leaders instill in people a hope for success and a belief in themselves. Since joining Middale Public Schools as superintendent in 2015, Dr. Rick Cobb has brought hope and optimism to students and teachers and rallied the community to provide unprecedented support for the district. Dr. Cobb is a man who listens to lead. When he began planning for a much-needed bond issue, he sought input from students first, then reached out to teachers, families, and community to ensure that all voices were included. What resulted was the landslide passage of a $130 million bond issue to renovate arts and athletic facilities and improve school safety, technology, transportation, and instructional materials. Dr. Cobb's inclusive and caring leadership style has helped the district to become a state leader, serving students who face trauma, and helped Middale teachers and families feel supported during last year's historic teacher walkout. As the author of the popular blog OK Education Truths, Rick Cobb helps shed light on the many obstacles facing public schools and brings hope and encouragement to education supporters statewide.
My leadership style is to be inclusive. I want to hear from as many people as possible. When we started talking about having a bond election in 2016, it actually started with a conversation with our Superintendent's Advisory Board, which is our high school students from around the district.
It's meant so much that he wants to hear our opinions and that he really cares what we think and who we are as individuals. The football stadiums are being added to. Those are the places that people from other schools, they come to. And it really helps define how we see our school and the pride that we have in it, knowing that we have these amazing facilities.
And really, as he would go out to the community, it always was, is this right for kids? Every decision was based on what is right for kids at the moment and what's right for our future students.
It's amazing to get behind a Middale school bus and see that thank you, that so inspirational, right? He said, let me thank the community, not just one time, but every time they see a Middale school bus, let me thank them for supporting that vision.
I love that my job is different every single day. There are no 2 days alike. My job has purpose.
We were at the Capitol marching for our teachers, and it really showed us that we have so much power. And if we can unite together, we can achieve the unimaginable.
My 10-year-old daughter got to walk beside him for part of the walk, and just to see her hope in her future was in his hands.
Once we started walking, there were just people lined up all the way out of Del City. It's one of the 5 best days I've had since I've been superintendent.
Seeing him side by side, walking with us, sweating with us. It was just so much, it was inspiring, and it was great to see that you can be a leader without being above everyone else.
There's just this lightness about our educators in our buildings because they have hope, and that's what I think our district has needed for so long.
Please welcome the recipient of the Oklahoma Medal for Excellence in Public School Administration, Superintendent of Middale Public Schools, Dr. Rick Cobb.
As public educators, our job is to make people better every single day. As teachers, that means our students. We find out who they are, what they need, and we match that information with the resources that we have. We teach them. We assess how well that's working, and we adjust. Administrators still have that responsibility to ensure that students are learning and growing. We also have a responsibility to do that with the adults around us. As a student, I had several teachers who believed in me more than I believed in myself, not to mention a mother at home who was also a teacher believing in me. I grew up expecting that was common, sheltered enough that I thought it was universal, and I know now that it's not. What seems extraordinary to me, however, is that from the time I started my teaching career in 1993, I had a principal, and then another one, and then an assistant superintendent, and then a series of superintendents who all invested their time in making me better every single day. When I graduated from college, I never thought I'd leave the classroom. I've had the blessing, however, to have leaders who would tap me on the shoulder and tell me I should try to stretch myself. The 100 academic all-staters here tonight reached this point not by coloring inside the lines and repeating what has already been done. You're here because someone somewhere believed in you. The unique you, not some cookie-cutter version of a high school student. You should find what feeds your souls and pursue it fiercely. We all should. I'm in the middle of my career, still chasing what feeds mine. And as you start college, families, careers, or whatever comes next for you, I hope you'll always protect the space in your life where your passions belong. That's where you'll find happiness and the energy to make other people better every single day. Thank you to the foundation, to the Middale Public Schools, and most importantly to my family, without whom I could not be here tonight.